Need to get the what is that for? Which company is that for? They're be like your parents.
Or Dwayne because he's the Rock.
Oh, you did it yesterday? Do you have a regular day or do you just do it when you have time and are able to do a stream? I'm just trying to let people know when they can find you. Cook these a little bit. We'll stick the meat back in there. Probably need a little more oil in there. I hate putting cold oil in when I'm cooking, but you do what you got to do. You pop up, okay? Just go give her a follow so that you can get those notifications turned on so you know when she's on. Can you have a Fraggle Rock next year? You have a lot of choices for next year, don't you? Don't you?
Sarah's ready to go for like the next decade at this point, I think.
She's like, can you do it next month so I can get one next month? And then the month after that so I can do all of these? And just have a line of Miss Sarah Lynn rocks with all of her puns. Still haven't figured out the reel about streaming. You know, I think it's really hard. You know, Robbie and I, when we started streaming, we really thought, we said, we're going to start with 2 and kind of get a feel for it and figure out how it goes. And then we'll add another one in there. And then we were like, yeah, no. 2 is enough. I do yoga, but that's a little different.
Well, and it took a year and a half to get to that point.
Took a year and a half to get to that.
And, yeah.
Word of the month. I don't know that I had that many rocks, Miss Sarah Lynn. All of your friends are on the internet. You know, it's funny when all of the streamers came here to Texas. And by the way, Paul, we're doing it again in November. So I will, if you are interested in coming down for that, let me know. And I'll get you on the list. But
sounds like it's been narrowed down to either the first weekend or second weekend of November.
It's either the first or second weekend in November. Yeah, it's not Thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving weekend. Kunar is coming again, and we'll see who else makes it.
Sounds like Texas Hula will almost definitely be here.
Yeah, so we'll be a little more organized because we're going to give a lot more time. Like, because this last time for a lot of people, we were like, hey, we know it's like 1.5 weeks away. You're not coming? Okay. I'm sorry that your trip was so bad, Dar. All right, that looks pretty good.
We'll just have to go to Buc-ee's without you, Dar.
I'll just eat all of the Philly cheesesteak burritos. Ooh, maybe we should do that tomorrow. Post pictures on Instagram for Darth. Would that be mean?
Discount. The streamers are coming to Texas again in November.
We're going to do another thing. Another thing. All right, now we're going to put our sauce in here. This is it. This is it. Boy, that honey did not stir in. We'll just have to stir it here. This is probably not the best thing to stir.
We'll stir the honey.
Stir the honey. And in April, Robbie and I get to go to Italy. I'm so excited. Are you excited?
Sort of like a TwitchCon, yeah.
Kind of. So last time it kind of started out with Kanara coming into town, and then Darth decided to come into town, and so then everybody else that was here was from Texas. Texas Hula drove down, Pantry Elf, oh no, Chef Nagin came in town, and Ice Cream Posse and Rusty. I didn't think of everybody there. Came into town, and then and Little Miss Nikki and Zero. And who am I?
Steve, George's hot sauce.
Chef Steve, George's hot sauce. Get Creme Delish. It was a lot of fun.